What's up, car enthusiasts, and thank you so much for watching another video. And before we start, if you haven't yet, we would very much appreciate if you guys check out our website. That we're putting a bunch of new cars coming soon to a website, and we're always improving. Like, we're gonna be adding some new stuff. Also to the shop, we're gonna be including some pretty cool stuff. So be on the lookout for that. And so today we're gonna be talking about the Ferrari 488 Pista. So if you go to our website, go to Ferrari right here, and then I know the website is pretty slow right now. Like, all the images are pretty high res, so it's kind of lagging. So we're fixing that. So just I understand that it's a pain too. I'm experiencing it myself, so that's pretty bad. Anyways, so that's the Ferrari right there. We're gonna choose that one, and the loading time. Oh my god. All right, now that it's loaded. So yeah, so this is the 2020 Ferrari 488 Pista. It started off in 2019, and to now, starting MSRP is about $330,000, depending on what you choose. It's a coupe. Yes, it's a coupe, guys. Come on, 2-door is a coupe. Chassis code is type F142M, and of course it's from Italy because Ferrari. So let's get started with the engine. This comes with the F154 CD, which is it's a modular engine that Ferrari used. So the 154 engine is used throughout their entire model range, and is also used in Maseratis and Alfa Romeo models. The V6 in the Alfa Romeo is just like a lobbed off 2 cylinders from this V8, which is a pretty good design. It's a modular engine, so they can make pretty much anything they want. They can add like 2 more cylinders, make a V10, but they have to make like new crank and everything. But it's a very good modular engine. Ferrari that either increases the displacement or decreases, so it's not always as like a perfect like 4.0 like Audis. So yeah, and if you haven't noticed yet, the specs is very similar with the McLaren 720S. So they're pretty much like rivals, and we're gonna do like a rivalry like video soon. So yeah, so those two cars will definitely be like a competition. So this one comes with 710 horsepower or 720 metric horsepower, or 530 kilowatts. So 720, that's McLaren right there. And all this power is at 8,000 RPM. So this is a very happy revving engine. Torque comes in at 568 pound-feet of torque, or 770 newton meters at 3,000 RPM. So torque is comes a bit later than other engines, but that's what happens when you get the bigger turbos. And compared to other natural aspirate Ferraris, this has a ton of torque, so you're gonna feel that when you drive it. So this one has 3,902 cc's. The bores is 86.5 millimeters and a 83 millimeter stroke. That goes with the high revving engine. Helps with the engine helps with the engine revs high. And the compression ratio is a 9.6 to 1, typical for a turbocharged engine. And red line is at 8,000 RPM, but I think Ferrari increases the red line for the fuel cutoff. So there's like a red line and then a fuel cutoff. Like the Lexus LFA, it revs up to 9,000 RPM, but its fuel cutoff is at 9,500. So yeah, so it's a rear mid engine, and it uses gasoline. So the performance, it does 0 to 60 in 2.85 seconds. Obviously, this varies depending on the conditions that you're in, but you could say around 3 seconds. It's pretty good. So top speed is 211 miles per hour or 340 kilometers per hour. You're really not going to do that, but unless you're in the Autobahn or Mexico. And it does a quarter mile in 10.1 seconds. This one is a third party. I think I got this from Ferrari. I'm pretty sure I got this from Ferrari. So yeah. So the transmission, it comes with a Getrag 7D CL 750. So this one, what's it called? So Getrag, I think they changed their name to Magna PT. So their 7D CL, which is their 7-speed dual clutch transmission, and the 750 it means like how much torque the transmission can hold, which obviously it can hold much more, as this car puts out 770 newton meters. But these are like soft or safe ratings that they do. Like even the ZF transmissions, they say they hold like 900 newton meters, but they can hold a ton more. So yeah, so it's always like a soft barrier that manufacturers do, just to make sure that like they don't set like it does 750, and once it goes up like 751, it blows up. It's not like that, because that's a bunch of liabilities that you can do. So it's rear wheel drive. Here's the gear ratios. It's pretty straightforward. It has a pretty high final drive, so you're probably going to be holding revs at 3000 rpm at 80 miles per hour in 7th gear. Who knows? So the curb weight is 3,274 pounds or 1,485 kilograms. It's not the lightest, but it's compared to like other cars, it's very light, and has a drag coefficient of 0.33, which is not that bad. Usually cars right now should be getting below 0.3 for the drag coefficient. So the weight distribution is 41.5 in the front and 58.5 in the rear. Obviously, because the engine is in the rear, so that's why there's more weight in the rear, and better for weight transfer. So yeah. So I gotta go back. So for the wheels, it comes with 20x9s in the front, which comes with 245, 35, 20 tires in the front. And for the rears, it comes with 20x11s, which is 305, 30, 20s, which is a pretty good meat size. But with mid engines, you don't really need that much, but that's another thing. And probably the best part about this car, I geek out over like brakes and tires. Like other people like do with the exterior and engine, I like a fetish for the brakes and the tires. So this car comes with 389 millimeters carbon ceramics in the front, which is 6 piston, and 360 millimeters in the rear, which it comes with the 4 piston. But the best part is that ideally, if you look at it, the rear brake calipers are much larger than the fronts, even though it's a 6 piston and a 4 piston front, because the rear, it comes with an integrated parking brake. So but it's a fixed caliper, unlike like Mercedes or Audi. They use a single piston for the electronic brakes because they can't afford to make a fixed caliper. This one comes with a fixed caliper, but it comes with a separate monoblock. So if you see like a small black caliper and then there's a brake caliper, that's what Ferrari did with Brembo, but they integrated within the brake caliper. So it looks like a huge brake caliper, but it has the parking brake. I'll show like a picture, but it's pretty cool. And it has about 21 gallons or 78 liters, and with the V8, not really that good fuel economy, even though with turbochargers. But here's the photos that we have on the website. We're probably gonna add more, and we're gonna add wallpapers to it too. So yeah. So let us know down below if you would get this car over 720S, and yeah, thanks for watching.